What is going on? Welcome to another video. My name is Joey and this is Average Joe Chess, where we play a game every single day on the road to 2000, trying to get better each game, documenting the journey along the way. I'm paranoid today about my webcam. I don't know if it's my internet or if it's the actual webcam, but sometimes it likes to not focus on me, so sorry for that. So far seems to be so good, knock on wood, but played a pretty sloppy game last game too. Maybe not sloppy, but I missed out on some tactics. Definitely could have won. I was able to force a draw by repetition, thankfully, but I mean when you're supposed to win and like, ultimately ends up in a draw, obviously it leaves a lot to be desired. So try and do better today. We will see what we're working with today. So just super paranoid about the webcam, but let's go ahead and jump right into one. Here we go. We get the black pieces. Sorry, checking one more time. And I don't feel fully ready for this yet, but for your viewing pleasure, I will switch up from the usual Caro-Kann and try a different line here. So he's going for the Queen's Gambit. Offer him the pawn. Now I know I go here. There's some trappy lines with playing d6 here, but I think a little more sound is to go here. Now, if he's very greedy, he would go there, but okay. It looks like he's gonna give up the pawn. Try to see if there's anything better. Push, takes. Am I hanging anything? But then if he doesn't take, then my bishop's blocked in. Let's just take. We'll take back if he does. And then I'll be honest, I don't really know where to go from here. I think we're just gonna have to play some chess. Webcam is still good. Opponent takes the knight. Let's see. I could give a check. Maybe bishop here. What do I have if there's bishop? My bishop is not really great right now, just off of his pawns. I could support it with a pawn. Takes, open up the rook. Does this pawn become loose at all? Let's try. Because I can always support the pawn with c5. Opponent castles, we will most likely castle as well. Or should I fix this pawn first? Because if I open up my bishop here and then he just ends up pushing it, oh, well, my bishop would cover. I should castle, but I don't see any danger on my king right now. Now opponent's threatening to win a pawn. What if I go bishop here? Bishop here. Takes. Doesn't really work. Don't know if I'm getting my position a little bit loose here, but Do that. I'm also realizing now that what my opponent did adds it adds another defender onto this pawn, so I can't win it anyways. Now that he's blocking his bishop, if I push, the queen can only go back. The knight, let me castle first. The knight does have some squares here that are a bit weak from pushing my pawns. Now the queen only has one square. So opponent needs to be careful here because I'm threatening to trap this queen on the next move. I think we got it. I'm a little bit low on time. I should calculate it more. Let's try here. Oh wait, he could just take the pawn. Should have calculated it better. I did say that, but let's get this bishop off. The rook will take. Put my bishop on the same line as his queen. He could take here. Then rook over. Check the webcam once more. Still good. Okay, so opponent did not take the pawn. Still 3 defenders on that pawn. Maybe rook over. And then try and push this pawn. Also just putting my rook on the same line as his queen. I feel like that's good. Maybe the knight's coming in here. I just got to be able to support my rook on this square. If the knight goes there, I'll just come back down. Or I'll go up. Because if he tries to hit my queen with his bishop, then I will just take it with the knight, and then he would ruin his pawn structure. Don't love the position. Gotta try and make up some time here. Again, if knight comes here, I'm just gonna go up. Both of his rooks are on the same line as my queen. Let's push the pawn. If he takes, I take with tempo. And if he doesn't take, then I will take the pawn with tempo. Oh, there's a bishop there. Alright, he didn't take. I was gonna say if he takes with the bishop, then oh well, I couldn't have even pinned his bishop. I think we got away with a blunder there. That was not good. Is opponent threatening any checkmate or anything? No. Let's back up. I think we got away with one there. That was not good. I could improve this rook. Queen. Maybe opponent's trying to put a knight right there. Then I'll push the pawn. Maybe hit his queen right now. Just to be annoying. I do gotta improve my rook still. That also works. Opponent could win this pawn, yeah. It's a good move. don't have many squares for my queen. Try here. Take. That works. Opens up my rook. Knight also defends here. Rook here. Takes. That doesn't work. Go here. Just because this no longer works. Now I'm gonna try and slide a rook over. I shouldn't be trading because I'm down, but I also feel like my opponent has a lot of pieces in the attack right now, so I kind of want to simplify everything a little bit. If I take, he takes. I could take with the king. Try knight back. Queen right here still supports the knight. Hits this, or doesn't actually hit that because of the queen, but adds some pressure maybe. Take. Block the check. Have to go king back. If I brought the queen down, I would have just hung the queen because my rook is pinned. I think he is gonna take here now. Maybe he brings the rook back there. So we take. Alright, so we got an endgame down 2 pawns. Not fantastic. But this move did also protect that one. Let's give some breathing room for my king. Block the pawn, still protect my pawn. He's probably just gonna start rolling. I want to trade off pawns. Gotta try and play quick. I need to get some time back. I also know that this position could get pretty complex. I can't trade the queens here. He's not hitting my pawn anymore, but this will allow him to just bring the pawn forward. Gives himself the breathing room. I don't know if I have any way of stopping this pawn. Throw a check. Yeah, I don't think I got any way to stop it. Throw a check. Maybe go here. But king up. Don't think there was anything really that I could do. Maybe. We'll check here in the analysis. I don't love d4. I hate playing d4. Everything was fine. That was fine. Maybe not the best move there. Should have gone pawn first. What if he developed? Okay, then pin. Alright, so pawn first there. Should have taken the bishop right there. Knight takes. And then castle. I understand that. And that was just not great. Eval bar didn't change too much, but I thought for sure I had the queen trapped. But yeah, he could have just done that. And then that would have set up a skewer. Oh, but it wouldn't even want me to take. That's bad. Guess it just weakens my position a lot. Let's go back. Sorry, just trying to see if anything went super wrong here, or if just a collection of poor moves. Seems like that's what it was. Yeah, that was a blunder. He could have just taken it. He didn't see it. He let us off the hook and still couldn't do it. Yeah, White's position was just crushing from here. Just want to see if there was any way I could have stopped this pawn. I don't think so. But I should have gone here. And then we would have gone for the same. Yeah, there was nothing he could have done to. Oh, he could have just gone right there. Yeah. Queen would take. Yeah. Unfortunately, no way out of that one. Tried to play a different line against d4. Definitely, I do still need to work on it. I can't say that I fully had the time to. I don't know, perfect any lines versus it, but clearly that one didn't work. So gotta do better than that. Where do we end up today? We are 1501, still just kind of keeping our head above water right here. Can't seem to break free, but hey, I mean 1500 it's a good rating, highest that, well, whatever I was prior to the loss probably is the highest I've ever been. So still confident, still feel good. Gotta play some better chess. Figure out d4. I feel like I'm totally solid with the black pieces. Still need to perfect my white pieces, the play there. Although I have really been liking the Queen's Gambit. Also like to play the English, as you'll see as well. So just gotta string them together. It's been some tough games. Opponents are very good. Credit to them. Makes the games very fun too, though, I will say that. So If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. We will be right back tomorrow for another game. And until then, I will see you then.